Any road win's a good win. Any road sweep's a great sweep. It's nice to see our special teams start to, win us games and putting us in positions and to win games 2 weekends in a row. So it's good. We're happy with the way that's trending.
What do you feel like is kind of cooking there for the special teams?
Just confidence, and swagger, and I think we put that kind of old veteran unit together, and then we have more of a younger unit with a lot. It's I think it's best hockey as a unit as a head, but they got a goal for us each on that 5 minute to start, and then the old one went back out and almost got 2 more. They got 1 more, so it's just chemistry and confidence and embracing the opportunity to win us games.
How much do you think that power play benefited from playing on the bigger ice? Like, how are you guys able to utilize that much space?
I mean, I think overall, like it's always hard to adjust to that much space. That it was like playing on an ocean. It literally felt like we were playing on an ocean. But I think for the most part, with the way our team's built, with so much team speed and skill, and depth of skill, it benefited us. I mean, the shot count was a little bit, I think, deceiving because our goal was not shot volume from the perimeter because it's so big. Our goal was possession and quality shots and quality chances, and I think we did that.
What do you think of Gibby's game when he came out of the
Yeah, it was just he's hot right now, and it was just a gut feeling. I think I probably went up there with the intention to split because that's been working for us as well, and Pav played really well against North Dakota. But Gibby, it was just a gut feeling. I think it was more he got Friday, he was good. We won. It's hard to play goaltender on big ice. Angles are different. Laterally, it's just so much different than playing on a regulation sheet. So, just figured go back with him. He got a game on it, and then we come back here and reset. Really good, big, deep, play hard, they forecheck you. Just a really good team. They swept us up there, and so we know how good they are.
What do you think has changed since that last series against Colorado?
Well, for us, it's health. I mean, it's clearly health. They didn't have their best player either, right? So they're going to be more loaded up than they were when we played them. But we were missing, Bennett Shimmick, Lucas Sillinger, Cruz Lucius, Charlie Shane. We were missing a lot of guys. Artem Schlein wasn't in full game shape yet when we played up there. So, we're a much different team now than we were, obviously, when we played them up there. But they're going to come in here hungry, and there's a lot at stake this weekend.
What do you think of the job Miles Nolan did this weekend on person?
He's awesome. I mean, Smoley's the ultimate, Swiss Army knife. You can play him down the middle. You can play him on the wing. He kills penalties. He's good in the power play. He's got hard skill. He can make plays. He forechecks. He does everything. He's a coach's dream in every way.
Building on the small one, he's made his way up the lineup throughout the year. How much growth have you seen him accomplish this year?
I mean, tons. He's a guy I trust in every situation. That's why he plays in every situation. And he just makes everybody around him better. There's not a guy on our team that doesn't want to play with him because he goes and gets in the puck and he can make plays. So, he'll do anything you ask of him. Yeah, he's the ultimate team first guy, and that's why I think he's had so much success.
Coach, you mentioned closing out game was something you guys have to work on Saturday. Pretty close to that 4-1, bringing 4-4. Is that a good experience for you guys to figure out a way to win a game?
Yeah, I mean, we had 2 empty net goals in the weekend to close it out. We knew they were coming. I think the goals were, the third one was a really weird fluke bounce. It wasn't anything that we did, wrong, I don't think, per se. And the second one was probably one that Gibby would want back. So it's a combination of so many things. But at the end of the day, we got it done. We came back here with 6 points.
Can we get an injury report from you and see RA's back out there with that?
Today was the first day all season we've had every rostered player practice. It was the very first day.
Do you expect to have everyone healthy come Friday?
We do. We expect that. As of right now, if I had to guess, yeah, we would have everybody available. Yeah.
Coach, 5 of your top 6 are transfers and new to the program.
Yeah.
What does that say about your culture that they can come together, even though they have so much skill and play together so well?
It says a lot about it. I mean, we work in the off season and in preseason pretty much you know, my 99% of my focus is culture based, you know, and bringing guys up to speed on what the expectations and the standards are in our program, both on and off the ice, especially off the ice. And I think it speaks volumes to, you know, most importantly, the veterans that returned. Because I thought last year's team, what was special about last year's team was they really reinstilled what our core values are, you know, and really held each other to that standard every day, which is why we won 24 games. And the guys that returned from that team did an unbelievable job transitioning into leaders and making sure that all the new guys understood what it was going to take and what we expect. And, you know, obviously we didn't have the start we wanted results-wise, but that's why we're in the position we're in, because the culture was good and nobody faltered, and we just stuck with it.
Now that you're nearing 100%, what are some of the goals that you're trying to develop any inside of your lineup?
We don't feel like we have any.
Here's our first actual possession of first place in the NCHC. You're ranked 8th in preseason. What was your, I guess, initial reaction when you first saw that?
I mean, it didn't surprise me, right? I mean, we've been a program that people have counted out from day one, you know, and I think most people in college hockey and you know, whatever, probably didn't think 10 years later I'd still be standing here. You know, they probably gave me a two-year max over-under, so to speak. So we don't really give a shit what other people think. It's just a fact. We care about what's going on in our room, and our inner belief is all that matters. And I think the one thing that I've learned personally throughout our process of building our program is it's a heavy bag to always focus on proving everybody wrong that doesn't believe in you. You got to focus on the people that do believe in you and proving them right. That's much more rewarding at the end of the day. And hopefully when we're in a Frozen Four sometime soon, hopefully this year or in the next couple of years, it's going to be about proving all the people right that believed in us along the way and believe that we could build an elite program at Arizona State.
Coach, what do you say about your coaching staff along with the addition of Mike Corbett? What has he brought, and how does everything kind of gel this year?
Corbs just brings a level of calmness and kind of expertise in every area. He just kind of floats, you know. He sits in on power play meetings. He sits on PK meetings. He helps run the D when Dana's gone. He helps recruit. He does everything. He's our Kyle Smolin on the coaching staff.
Last few.
Yeah.
Maybe beating kind of a dead horse. We've talked about it so much. Face-offs. You were 20 for 50 tonight Friday, and then much better Saturday. What did you see that change?
Just all five guys competing. It's not just the centers. It's wingers winning their pockets and you know, just trying to get his possession. You know, we're a possession team, and more times than not, we have more possession and better possession than the numbers of the other team, and that's with not being great on face-offs all season. So it's going to be an area of focus moving forward. It's probably right now our biggest area of improvement that we need to make.
This year it's really kind of showed out how important possession has been. You guys have won possession basically almost every single game this year. Is that something that you guys really instilled this offseason, or is it something you instilled?
Yeah, I mean, it's how we're built. We're built with a lot of skill, a lot of depth. I mean, we have, you know, now 4 lines that can flat out play, you know. So we want the puck. We're better when we have the puck, obviously. And so it's not always about shot volume. You know, we're never going to, you know, say any shot's a bad shot, but we got to have traffic. We got to have guys at the net if we're going to fire the puck. And that's what I think has changed most is, you know, because we're scoring a lot right now, and we're getting guys in the net, you know. So it's old school, simple. Just get pucks and bodies in the net, but you got to have bodies, not just pucks.
You guys tied your second highest ranking in program history this week. What about this roster makes it so special compared to other ones you've had in the past?
Yeah, you know, I think this is the most talented roster we've ever had. So, you know, that's the expectation. I think what's special about these guys is they truly have really bought into what our mantra is, which is be the tradition, and setting a standard here for everybody to follow behind them. They have a chance to do it. You know, we're in our first year in our league. We're sitting in first place, late January. You know, they could write a pretty good story if they finish this thing the way that I know that they're going to.
Last one.
What do you think of goaltending this week? You mentioned the football last week. Are you coming into it as a split, or what do you think
the expectation probably is a split. I don't think Pav deserves to sit 4 games in a row. They're both kicking. They're both have proven they can win big games. Gibby's playing really well right now. And again, it was just a gut feeling Saturday because of the ice situation and how he was playing. I went in probably expecting a split, but it was the right call. You know, I don't think there's really one, maybe the only game all season I regret making the decision in net that I did was probably not splitting Michigan. But other than that, they've, like I said, sometimes they prove me right. You know, I like it when they do.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.